Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to be finishing up on the opening furring. Yesterday I got a good deal farther than I thought I was going to get. I thought I was just going to be able to machine the wood, which I got done. All my sticks, that's just the stuff for around the windows and doors. There's more that go above and below the windows and doors and the whole back, but that can go on anytime. This stuff needs to go on now. Once I get this on, there's a stick for each of these mulls, one for the end there, and one for a rail for under here, a stile for there, and mulls for the center here. Once those go on, then I'll know exactly where my face is, and I can cut the sills to length, or cut the sills period. I don't have them cut yet. That'll have a 5-degree bevel on both sides, and I want it to stop flush with the face out here. I got to get those screwed and glued into place and then foamed underneath them. I want to get that done by the end of today because it's going to be in the 50s today, and this foam, for some reason, it has a really high temperature requirement. They want it to be 60 degrees. It's not going to be 60 degrees, but I want to get as close as possible. So, big rush to get the furring around the windows today, so let's get going. I almost forgot to film this. What I'm doing here is pocket screwing these mulls as well as countersinking one of the holes. And what that's for is to basically the pocket screws will get this exactly where I want it. Then I'll fire the pocket screws up into there. Then I can get a few, I have 4-inch, they're screws a lot like these, except they're a little bit longer. Get a couple of them in here, probably 2 on top, 2 on bottom. Then get the screw in right here, which is a 6-inch screw. It's a GRX or whatever. It's not a Spax, but it's very similar. So then, once I have all these in, I can prop that lower board in place and use the pocket screws to suck it up in. This is almost never going to have water on it, so I'm not really concerned about the holes on it, but I'll probably fill these holes with caulk, these lower ones. Upper ones, it's not going to matter. They're stainless steel screws, so either way, it's not really going to matter if a little bit of water gets in there. It's it'll hold things in place. It's more something to help me get this stuff installed by myself than for structural reasons. So let me get the rest of these pocket screws drilled and get back to it. All right, I don't know what the heck's going on with this day. This is as sunny as it's been, and it was supposed to be mostly sunny today at about maybe 45 degrees or something like that. But it's just been cold the whole day, cold and damp. My hands are just stiff from being so cold. But anyways, I got this thing in, and it's in pretty good shape. You know, this kind of bugs me because I'm a cabinet maker, or I was a cabinet maker by trade for many, many years, and you know, I just hate seeing an open joint. But all this is to hang the windows. Well, not even hang them. The windows sit on the sill, and this is really just keeps them from tipping out for the most part. And this holds up the siding. So as long as this is flat, and as long as water doesn't get behind that top one, which it won't, everything is good. So this one is done. The framing is done. Now it just gets the sills put in, which I'm still hoping to do today, but I want to get this one in place as well. So I'm going to rush around and try to get this stuff in place, and hopefully I can do it. Maybe I can work on the sills after dark. I don't know. It's always hard to get stuff done after dark. So, but having the framing on back here really needs to be done, because as soon as those sills get in, I can flash this and put the windows and doors in, and that's a huge thing right there. So let me get this furring on here, and I'll check back with you after that. I got this top one in before lunch, and I went and had a 15-minute lunch. It's now 1:30. It is icy cold back here. It's windy and in the shade, and it's toasty warm on this side. This side has the sun and no wind, and the other side is the exact opposite. Man, that sucks, because I really got to get the other side done. So I'm going to blast away at it, and hopefully I can take advantage of a little bit of this sun and start doing the sills later on. But I'm going to really have to crank on this stuff. Okay, before I completely finish this, I better show what the hell I'm doing. These are the sill extensions. I don't know why my nail is proud like that. I'll have to countersink that. But these sit on, I'll show you that on the other side. This is already done. This is glued in here, and then it's nailed. It goes into there's a cleat down below the sill here. So it goes right into that, and it locks this in this little ledge that's underneath there. And then this area here, right underneath it, will get foamed. It's a little bit shy of these mulls here. The window will be attached to these, and it'll sit a little bit, the bottom fin will be shimmed out so that there's a small gap at the bottom for drainage. So once the sill wrap is put on, this will be nearly flush, and there'll just be a tiny little gap for water to escape if any gets in there. And then I'll just seal this up. I'm going to run a sander over here. I got a lot of glue and stuff, so I'm just going to bevel this a little bit and do a little bit of filling, but it's going to be really fast. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I didn't think by any stretch of the imagination I would be this far today, so all is well. I have all 5 in on this side, and none nailed in on the other side, but that goes fairly quick. They're all fitted already, so I just got to add the glue, nail them in, and move on to the next one. Some of these 2x4s, after they were cut, they bowed a little bit, so I have, in some places, I had to yank them in and then nail them, and then I just leave the clamp on until I find another one like that. So once I do the flashing, that'll cover up all these little gaps and stuff, and like I said, this whole underside is going to be foamed in just a little bit. So that'll bulge out, and I'll trim that, and whole 9 yards. So it is almost there. I should be able to put windows in tomorrow. So I'm going to show you. You've seen it before, but I'm sure didn't quite know what was going on. So this is one that's not glued. I cut them all to fit, so they're really tight. So this is the actual structural sill. Then this layer right here. What is this layer? Oh, that's the cleat. And then this is the OSB, and then foam. So I'm nailing at an angle down into this cleat. So I'm nailing into a corner here, which yanks everything nice and tight. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. So all I do is apply glue. There we go. So fits nice. Most of them fit like this. A couple of them, like I said, were bowed. So this will be real nice and tight. And then this gets the wrap and all that stuff on it. The foam here has to have a special tape over the foam before the wrap is put on. Otherwise, the wrap will just fall right off. That's another thing I learned from Matt Reisinger. We did it on the house itself. We just went right over the foam and it just falls right off. So had to come up with a different solution for that. All right, I'm going to get the last of these on, and I don't know, I think I'll foam them tomorrow because it's cooling off. Well, I'll probably foam that side right away and then foam this side tomorrow because it's getting pretty damn cold out. Okay, let me get moving and I'll get back with you when I'm done. And that will wrap it up for the day. It's getting breezier as the day goes on and colder and colder. It's going to be 29 degrees tonight. So again, I have them pipes exposed still. I think this will be the last day that it's going to be a problem. At least I'm hoping. So all this needs tomorrow is to be trimmed and pick the glue and just hit it lightly with disc sander to get rid of some of this crap that's on here and any unevenness at this edge. I don't think there's much, but if there's any, I'll get rid of it. Yeah, looking nice. I should be able to start putting windows in tomorrow, windows and doors, but we'll see how far I get. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I'm going to be going through stuff tonight and making sure I have what I need. I could run to the store tonight, but I'm exhausted, so if I do need something, I'll have to go tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's looking nice. Just about ready to go. And I think I have all the right flashing and stuff. That'll be so nice with the doors on. Oh, one thing I forgot. I will have 10 doors or 10 windows and 2 doors. Yeah, 10 windows and 2 doors in place tomorrow, hopefully. But this one I didn't get done yet. So this one I got to saw it out and I still got to put a sill in it. I just completely forgot about it. I have all the parts cut and everything though, so Won't be too big of a deal. Okay, I got to close this place up, and I have to freeze-proof my pipes, take the dog for a walk, and put away all my tools across the street. And by that time, it'll be plenty dark out. So, big day tomorrow. If you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon so you're notified when I post the video. If you got any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.